today's expression is chip on your shoulder. We'll say your shoulder. To have a chip on your shoulder. And chip is C-H-I-P. A chip on your shoulder. So you could say things like, he has a chip on his shoulder, you have a chip on your shoulder, or, sometimes I have a chip on my shoulder. And to have a chip on your shoulder simply means to have a grudge. Do you know grudge? A grudge is a very negative feeling you might have, like if someone does something wrong to you and you cannot forgive them, like you cannot let it go. You just keep being angry about that situation and you hold that. That's kind of called like a grudge. So it's very similar to a chip on your shoulder. If you have a chip on your shoulder, you hold a grudge or kind of a grievance against someone, and you're kind of like looking for a fight with them. You're going around looking for a fight and picking at them. So it can be like to an individual. Usually it's an individual, like a coworker or a classmate at school. Maybe they broke your pencil, so the rest of the year you want to look for a fight with that student. You say, oh, you have a chip on your shoulder about that student, that person. You should let it go. The origins of chip on your shoulder are really complicated. There's two theories. A long time ago, the British Navy, you could take wood, they called wood lumber chips. You could take as much as you could carry. So people would they learned how to carry many chips on their shoulder. And so England made the law, okay, you cannot carry the chips on your shoulder, you have to carry them under your arm, because you can't carry as many if you do it that way. So somehow that became this meaning that if you have a chip on your shoulder, you have a anger about something, or you're rebelling. And then there's another theory about a chip on your shoulder. A long time ago, if you wanted to fight someone, you could very formally instigate a fight by putting a small wood chip on your shoulder, and you would ask someone to knock it down. And if they knock it down, then that means, okay, we can fight. And kind of like a duel, dueling a long time ago. If you slap someone with a glove, that means you have to go do a duel with the guns. Very silly. So those are kind of the two origins of chip on your shoulder. But it just means to have a grudge.
So grudge is what is this spell?
G-R-U-D-G-E. G-E, grudge. There's that famous horror movie called The Grudge about I never saw it actually, but